Hello everyone, welcome to Choose Your Own Adventurers, Broomghost's D&D podcast about 4 friends that get sucked into a magical video game. They now have to make their way through games you may or may not recognize to earn enough save tokens to get home. I'm your host and DM, Shawn.
My name is Jared and I'm playing Krogus Sugnork.
I'm Jake and I'm playing Beezow Hornpub.
My name's Joe, I'm playing Stumbleton, Rawtoe, Rockefeller.
I'm Crystal, and I'm playing Leon Spangle.
Who can tell me what happened last time?
We punched some mountains.
We punched mountains, we punched trees. We made a pickaxe with our friend Stefan and our better friend Oinksy.
I spoke
Oinksy
to
the
a pig.
And we are being led into a dark cave. I'm suspicious. Everybody else is...
I never said it was dark.
I assume.
A bright, luminous cave.
So
So it's like a Tears of the Kingdom cave. Do we find a lot of Bright Bloom seeds in there?
999
No
of them,
bright blue
baby.
Bioluminescent cubes.
It's bioluminescent.
Yeah, Rawtoe, Rockefeller, pretty sus about Stefan. So we had some group huddles about it.
Yep.
Krogus,
We think
Oinksy joined.
Krogus found the cave 3 or 4 minutes later than everybody else did, but he found it.
We were all there, but mentally he was not.
He did find... Yeah, I think that's a perfect summation. I mean, we
made a
did some
pickaxe.
Chronologically.
Yeah, we did some Minecraft
Yeah.
crafting. Jake climbed a tree and pile drived it.
Yeah.
Jared did a sweet kick, and then he did the Bruce Lee punch to get the rest of it. Joe threw his hammer like Thor,
It was pretty cool.
and
To
then
a beautiful song.
And then I'm not using anybody's character's name. I'm fucking up. Leon then put it together with his dexterous little fingies.
They twinkle when I wiggle them like that.
Did we establish if it's present day that our like real world characters are coming from? I don't remember.
I think we put them in 2012 middle school.
I think
like
we
that,
did. Yeah,
yeah.
I think we said like 2012.
So that like we would be the right age to be them
Wow.
at that time.
Wow.
I didn't even think
So
of that.
Thor
I did.
just came out.
But it was all planned.
Thor just came out last year then. God, I hate that I know that.
I didn't know. That's
Which
kind of
is
impressive.
topical
Yeah.
for why
So
I
you
did it.
do know who
Yeah.
Thor is when you threw the hammer. That's more what I was curious about.
Yeah. No, I
If
got
not,
you.
my lore character
good world
thing could be
building.
I'm a comic book guy.
That's so true.
There you
He
go.
throws
Anything
his
can
hammer
be
a lot in
anything.
those
Chuck
too.
it up to Thor.
Anything can be anything. So true.
Just really into Norse mythology.
All right. Are you guys ready to enter the cave?
Oh,
I'm
let's go.
rearing to go.
Rearing.
So, you guys walk with Stefan, and Oinksy follows behind you all.
Good boy.
And Oinksy is still kind of like bopping his head, and he's like oinking, and you can tell that he's really opening up to
Oh, God.
Leon, you know, he's like just telling Leon all of this important stuff, and I think he hasn't caught on that Leon can't respond yet, so he still is sort of like in the groove. He's not upset with you guys or anything like that.
This pains me. I've lost sleep
So-
over this.
When you guys were standing outside of the cave, Krogus and I believe it was Leon didn't really notice anything too crazy, but Rawtoe and Beezow, you guys felt that there was evil in this cave, that the energy of this evil was sort of emanating out of it, but still you guys chose to follow through and walk into the cave with Stefan. So as you guys walk into this large cave, it is quite dark, but it is lit up with torches that are already there. You can tell that other people have been here, and so you can kind of deduce that this is where Stefan had first been, and he's kind of set up shop in here a little bit. The cave is made up of mixtures of different rocks, and there are clear signs on these rocks of precious ores being removed. There's only one path that you see that's lit by torches. Stefan goes to you all and kind of huddles together, and he says, "Let's get started. Everyone follow me. Alexis and I left ourselves torches to guide our way through." So he kind of starts following you guys towards this lit tunnel, and you guys are walking through this cave, and it's going deeper and deeper. Do you guys want to establish a marching order at all?
I am very concerned with what's about to happen, so I'm going to stay in the back.
Okay.
All right, I was trying to prove my bravery in the last one, so I guess I'll go front.
And I'm really stoked about finding this cave, and so I'm following like right behind Beezow, just a step behind him.
I'm taking the Krogus being between me and Beezow as like my like social excuse to not be communicating with Oinksy because nobody else.
I was
knows
watching
that
like
we're
a
not
hawk.
talking.
But Leon, are you nodding like you are understanding the whole time and like kind of misleading? Okay.
I'm playing it up.
So it is your fault.
It is.
Yeah. Yep. You'll write a ballad about it later.
That's hurtful.
Misleading of the oink.
I've noticed that I say "so" a lot, and the first episode I said "like" a lot, so I'm trying not to say that as much.
You pick a new word for this one.
Yeah, and hitherforth.
I'd prefer that actually.
So Steve leads you guys through this tunnel, and it's kind
Stefan.
of winding and going deeper and deeper as I said.
Who the fuck is Steve?
And finally,
Who's Steve?
oh, you're right. Let me
Trying to
back
get
up.
us-
Who are you?
Blocked by.
Jared, thank you for that correction. We needed that.
We're gonna get notch blocked.
Take 2. Yeah.
All right.
So, Stefan leads you guys through this cave, going deeper and deeper. Kind of twists and turns as it's going, and you can tell just through walking that you guys are going downhill. You're getting further and further underground. Okay. Eventually, you make your way into a clearing, and you guys see that there are 2 chests, and right behind the 2 chests is another opening in this cave that you can see goes further down. And Stefan turns to you guys and he says, "We left ourselves supplies along the way. I can't remember what's inside. Come on, let's take a look."
Guys, we know what to do with chess.
Krogus, get your
I
stomping
kind of,
feet
Do your
ready.
thing.
I kind of like scratch the back of my neck and like look around at the roof of the cave, and I'm just kind of like pretending like I didn't hear anything that was just said.
Just feeling the ore on the wall.
Are the chests locked?
You're
Stefan?
more than welcome to take a look.
I'm approaching the chest on the left.
Okay. So, you are walking towards the chest.
I'm going to try and open it.
Okay.
Simon says,
I extend my hand toward the chest.
I unfurl my fingers.
This chest is unlocked. You open up the chest, and inside are 7 arrows and some cobwebs.
Sick.
Ooh.
Gross.
Can I take these?
Take the cobwebs.
Sure.
I take the cobwebs. I take the arrows.
Take the
Shove them in your pocket.
Okay. Oh,
I shove them
Sure.
in my waistband.
Krogus?
Sugnork? Mr. Sugnork?
is that please,
Sir?
Mr. Sugnork
Mr.
was my father.
Call me Krogus.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Are we just gonna time out for now?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
just
let's
we'll wait
just
for
wait.
Go,
it.
a sec,
go
yeah.
posies.
Krogus, this actually canonically, Krogus comes running back in the room after like 5 minutes and is like, "Sorry guys, I had to use the facilities really quick, but I'm back. What did I miss?"
I found some arrows.
Cool. I literally didn't actually in real life know that you found arrows because I was gone.
Well, he also found cobwebs. Now, there is a second chest in this cave opening.
It's about to be
I'm just looking
opening.
down. the tunnel. I'm not really interested in the chests.
Okay.
I'm
not
just
really
gonna
interested
open
in the
the other
chest?
chest if no one
Yeah,
else is gonna
go
stop
for
me.
it.
I think you should do
So
it.
you
Leon.
go to open the chest, and this one is locked.
I wiggle my twinkly fingers and try again.
So you have a couple options. Do you
Roll for
have a
twinkly
lock-picking kit?
fingers.
Let me check my stuff.
I have a lock.
Would it be in my
kicking
inventory?
kit.
Being
Yeah. It would be... I think we're looking for thieves' tools.
I don't know if I have that.
No.
Oh, no.
I have a pot.
No thieves' tools?
No.
Okay, so if you want to try and open it, you could try and just power through it. See if you can.
I'm not going to be able to do that, but...
I think we
Do
should
you want
just
to give
get
it a go?
Krogus
You
on
never
this.
know.
No.
So you've just learned that this chest is locked.
I would like.
This chest is
I would
locked.
like to give it a go, in a different way than may have happened in the past that Stefan doesn't ever need to know about.
Okay.
I have daggers that I have not used in combat yet, but I do have them in my possession. I would like to try to I will look as I'm coming in with the dagger like I'm about to pry it open, but instead I very gently place my fingertips on top of the chest, and then I start to stick the dagger in the lock, and I'm clearly trying to
love
pick
that.
it with the edge of my dagger as like I'm afraid that this is going to just turn to dust if I touch it a little bit too hard. It's as gentle as possible.
So roll me a dexterity check. I love that.
A nat 1 plus my 2, so it's 3.
So you stick your dagger into that lock, and you wiggle it a little bit, and the dagger gets jammed, and it will not come out of the lock.
Oh, shit.
I walk up as Krogus is doing that with my hammer and just give it a big old whale.
Wait!
Okay, so Joe,
No questions asked.
roll an attack roll
Attack roll.
with your hammer.
You might destroy what's in the-
with your
whatever.
hammer.
Okay, so I got
roll your
1d20 plus 4 or 1d8. 14.
Nope, you did the right thing. You did right. So you got a 14, Joe. You break that chest.
You're damn right.
So you hit it just perfectly that when you come down, you kind of hit right at the top of where the lock was, and Jared's dagger kind of like comes out unharmed, and
Oh, nice.
the chest is smashed free, and you can open it if you'd like.
Perfect.
Oh, I thought he destroyed it.
No, I didn't destroy. He destroyed the lock. Sorry, you're right.
Okay.
Leon, if you'd like to open the box with your, how did you describe
Oh,
your
sure.
fingers again?
I think twinkly.
Twinkly
something?
fingers. Yeah, if you have those very twinkly fingers. If you want to open that box for
I
us.
wiggle my fingers and tinkly
Okay.
piano noises.
So Leon, when you open the chest, you see when you open the chest, inside are 2 health potions and some torches.
Ooh. I pass them out to everybody.
Woo, woo.
Okay.
How many torches?
Dibs.
So you don't keep any of or you keep the torches. Do you keep the health potions and pass out the torches?
I didn't really think it through. I just started handing stuff around.
Okay.
I'll keep a torch.
Bounty.
You'll keep a torch, but you're not keeping any of the health potions. Okay.
Well, doesn't Stefan has more health potions on him, right?
Yep, he does. He's got
I think
2 more,
other
he said.
people should carry health potions because I have healing spells.
Didn't Leon also
think-
take
I
one of the
think-
health potions from the cabin?
I think
Yeah.
that was Rawtoe.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
That was Rawtoe.
sorry,
Yep.
you're just dudes. I just got you mixed up.
No.
So who did you give the health potions to?
I'm extending it to see if anyone wants it.
I will accept
I
one.
Oh,
yelled
gotcha, okay.
dibs.
Okay.
I take my little but manly
So
hands and
it-
reach out.
It makes a large trombone sound.
So it looks like Beezow and Krogus beat you to it, and Beezow and Krogus, you guys can both hold a potion, add a potion of healing to your inventory if you'd
Sick.
like.
Bullshit. Sweet.
Okay. So as the as the chest
Wait, hang on.
closes,
So who's got the torches? I have one. Who's the other one?
You have them. You didn't hand them out, so you can just keep them. As the chest closes, you guys hear a low moaning sound. Out walks a human with green skin and sunken eyes that are milky white with blood stains on his blue shirt. And you guys just hear, boo.
Oh.
Everybody roll initiative.
I just want to point out I didn't get anything, but that's okay.
I throw a torch towards you.
Wow.
So the order will go. This zombie is going to go first. Then we'll do Beezow. Then we'll do Leon. Then we'll do Krogus. And Rawtoe, your every good train needs a caboose. Okay?
I'm pretty good at that.
So, the zombie is kind of walking uphill out of the cave, and with his movement speed, he's not going to be able to kind of get to you guys in time. So, he gets close to you guys, but I would say that he probably gets the closest to Leon, who opened the chest.
Oh my god.
So he's just standing there?
Yep.
Yeah, because I don't go first, right? I gotta wait and see what happens.
His movement speed wasn't enough to get to you.
Okay.
I was standing by the...
Is that what
I wasn't
gangrene
near the
looks
chest.
like?
I was just looking down where he
Yeah,
came
I kind
from.
of assumed that you were back further.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying you were further ahead in the cave?
I had walked ahead and was indifferent to the chest. Was just waiting for them to finish their business.
Okay. So then he's actually way closer to you. At this point, because he's moved first, you could get to him with your movement speed, but he
Okay.
would have to take another turn in order for him to reach you.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna go for it. I got this,
Okay.
guys. I'm gonna grab
So
my
you're
great
gonna run
sword.
up to him and
Yeah, I'm gonna charge him
That bravery.
and just
perfect.
do
Okay.
an overhead jump strike
So
Dead
roll
center.
me an attack.
for the great sword.
Yep. If that's what you want to use, absolutely.
Yeah. So, there's the hit and then damage. I don't know.
You
if
gotta
they're
roll the
different.
hit first.
Okay. Woo!
Whoa.
Oh. Do you want to say what you rolled?
Oh, sorry. 16 plus 4. I rolled a 20.
Yeah, that is good.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So you definitely connect with that. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh, great. That's a 6.
A 6. Okay. Next up is our friend Leon Spangle.
Heyo. Can I cast True Strike?
You can do whatever the fuck you want, man. I think you got 2 more spell slots because you used one
this
to
is a
talk to
ca-
Blanksy.
This is a cantrip, so that won't take
A
a slot,
cantrip?
right?
Right, you are correct.
Okay. I'm gonna cast True Strike.
Okay, what does True Strike do?
I point my finger at the zombie, and it should grant me an insight into the target's defenses. And then on my
Okay.
next turn, I'll get advantage on my first attack.
Ooh, really cool.
Oh, well, it says the duration is up to 1 round, so I don't...
We'll say that your next attack you get advantage. Or if
Okay.
he attacks you, you probably get advantage on that too.
Alright, so give me some insight on this.
His AC is 8.
Okay. Did that take my turn?
No, you could still take a bonus action. So you
Okay.
could move, you could like throw something to someone, you could, try and make an action. You can do anything that's a bonus action. You still got bardic inspiration you can use.
Alright, so here's the thing. I realize I'm kind of near him, but I have all these arrows. Probably still in my hand from opening the chest. Can I light an arrow on a nearby torch and shoot it at him?
Sure.
That's such
All
a
right,
good
I
call.
light an arrow on a nearby
That
torch
sounds
and
pretty
shoot it at him.
Well, actually, you know what? I lied to you.
What?
Because shooting your bow would be a second action.
Yeah. I don't get to do that.
You don't get to do that. You can only get one action.
Oh,
What
a
you
bonus action.
Right. So what you could do is you could use your bonus action to light your torch for your next round to shoot your arrow with fire.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
Everybody hurry up so this arrow doesn't burn in my hands.
Remember, every round is only 6 seconds, so you got plenty of time.
Okay, I'm lighting my arrow.
Okay, so that brings us to Krong Master Gongus.
It's still just this one zombie that we can see. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
And since you were near the chests, you're as well within walking distance to hit the zombie.
Okay. I brandish my 2 daggers, and by the way, I'm picturing these daggers to look like what is that weapon that Raphael carries? Is it scythe? Size? Yeah.
Size.
So basically, so far my weapon set is 1/2 of the Ninja Turtles, and I aim to have all 4 by the end of this.
Get
Campaign.
you a headband.
And so I should be able to do 2 weapon fighting as a bonus action. And I should be able to do that with 2 daggers, and so I'm going to run at the zombie, and I'm going to make a swipe specifically to lop off its head with one of my daggers.
Okay.
Dang.
Go ahead and roll.
And that is
To hit?
22.
Dang. Okay.
Wow.
That definitely connects. Go ahead and roll damage.
And 7 damage.
All right. Dang. Okay. So we got 13 damage on this bad boy so far.
And it's still up.
Yep.
Okay. Then
It
as
doesn't really have a neck.
as
His head
my-
kind of just
as my first one swipes through, I do a full what's math? 270. Spin around the rest of the way, swing with my second dagger, and I go for its neck a second time.
Ooh.
22 again.
Jeez,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Roll damage.
And 7.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got to do math now. What is this?
14 total.
19, I think we're at.
Wow. This undead is super alive.
So you come around and you slice its neck, and it like kind of stumbles back, and then you hit it again. You slice open its stomach, and no blood comes out because he's a zombie. But you can tell that this guy is hurt. He looks rough around the edges.
I turn. I notice that it's nothing comes out of its stomach, and I turn to Beezow and I yell, "Beezow! This guy is as empty as our dad."
Whoa, we're getting Urkburn lore.
Urkburn. Hey, that's an Urk burn right there.
nice.
I just want to mention we didn't even question what this thing was. We just started killing it.
Yeah.
It said "Bye."
We didn't ask questions. That could have been Stefan's wife. I have no idea.
I was like,
but
this is Green
Ex-wife
Stefan,
now.
and he's gotta die.
he's a widower.
So, Rawtoe, it is your turn, my man.
All right. Well, I guess to follow into the Bob mentality, I am going to take my warhammer and I'm going to go just for the cranium, just over the top like a whack-a-mole.
All right.
All right.
Roll me
Horny
to
bonk
hit.
that zombie.
All right. A
Horny
D20
bonk that zomb.
plus 4. 11.
11. So, Joe, that does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
1d8 plus 2.
1d8. This thing's fucked, bro.
Eesh. 5.
Joe, your hammer comes down right on the cranius of this
Is
Zamble,
that science?
and it's like you might as well have hit a pumpkin. This thing's head just and it stands there for a second,
All right.
and then falls over dead. You have killed the zombie.
Leon, play me something from Smashing Pumpkins.
I blow out my arrow and I grab my.
Despite all my rage.
Leon's just there with an arrow, like shaking it like a kid with a burning s'more.
I'm Leon and you're watching Disney Channel.
I try to really quickly taste some of the mutant jelly that splattered on my arm.
Beezow.
Jake,
That's how you
roll-
get zombie virus.
Ah, fuck!
Beezow, roll me a Constitution check.
Dude, if you just turn yourself into a zombie, I'm gonna be
No,
really
no,
mad.
calm
We're going to
down.
have to babysit him the rest
Wait,
of the
do I
time.
have
No,
time?
no,
Do I
I'm
have time
inquisitive.
to slap his own hand away from his mouth as he's going to lick it?
He already did
damn
it. He already did
You
it.
son of a bitch.
Look,
Leon,
I am
wait.
a
You're not Leon.
curious
Oinksie's
spirit.
going crazy.
You know what? It doesn't even matter.
good.
No, and it tastes good, doesn't it?
So
Tell me
go
it
ahead
tastes
and
good.
tell me what your roll was.
Oh, sorry, it was 21. 21?
Yeah. So, Jake, or Beezow, you take a lick of that stuff, and you can taste that it is poison. It should have hurt you. But you're so. It's just something about your new body. You taste it, and it's like nothing to you. You just spit it out, and like you see, as soon as you spit it out on the ground, you see it kind of go like, and then, but you're totally fine. It didn't affect you at all.
Someone have fajitas in here?
Whoa. I take
Sandwich, bacon
I take
bread.
another lick so that I have some in my mouth. So that I can do that again.
So you can use that as a weapon later.
So go ahead and roll me another Constitution.
Oh, really?
For God's sake. This guy's trying to die.
Stop putting
No,
things in your
no,
mouth.
Look, it worked Come on.
Look at Oinksy. He's so nervous about what you're doing.
Why is it? It's not letting me.
Oinksy, I forgot to mention, did immediately hide behind Stefan.
Uh-oh. That's an
An
11.
11. So that time, you still didn't take any damage, but that tasted awful, and you kind of felt a little nauseous. You can tell that if you took another lick, you would get sick and get hurt.
I grab his arm and lower it down while making hard eye contact.
Start wiping off him.
I'm unabashedly reciprocating the eye contact, like, yeah, good call. I was looking to confer, like, what should I do next?
Totally going for thirds.
So Beezow, when you were looking earlier down the path that the zombie actually walked up, you saw that there were more torches leading that way. Stefan kind of points to them and he goes, "All right, guys, right down here, there should be another opening coming up soon. Come on, follow me." Let's establish another marching order here.
All right, I'm gonna hang back to check on Oinksy wherever he is.
He's totally going to lick some more of that juice.
Maybe.
I'll go up.
He's just waiting until we're not looking.
You're towards the front.
I'll go next to Leon.
I guess I'll be third.
So you're smack dab in the middle.
Yeah.
And Stefan is kind of leading you guys as well.
Can I ask him real quick though if he's ever seen one of those before?
Sure.
We kind of just slaughtered that guy without asking any questions. But do you know what that was?
Oh, that was an undead.
That's exactly what it tasted like.
Was that your wife?
That was crazy. No, that was definitely a masculine figure. My Alexis was fair and
Oh
beautiful.
yeah, we made
Man
it.
can be fair and beautiful.
We did make it undad.
Going forward, if I see some kind of female undead, should I wait or do that again?
Did you like that?
That really worked for me, but I don't know. I'm a caring friend. I want to know what you think.
Stefan, is this gonna be like a Walking Dead thing where we run into your wife and you can't kill her?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting at.
Shoot
Like,
the
if you
arrow
need
on
somebody
it.
to be strong for you, I can be that guy.
At the question, Stefan turns like ghost white, and he doesn't really know how to express this rush of emotions that he feels over him.
That was a lot.
And he like kind of looks down at the ground, and you look at him and you see that there are tears welling in his eyes.
Oh man.
And he says, "If she is to arise, I ask that you have the strength to do what I cannot."
Yeah, no problem. That's what I just said. So
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ask the thing that I just asked.
Your tears look like cubes.
If I could change the subject.
Stefan like wipes his eye, and he's like, "Yeah, totally. What's up?"
There's something I want to run by you guys. There's just something about...
Oh, this isn't for me. Okay, all right.
Oh,
I respect you.
It's for all of you.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I just kind of want all of your input on something. Is that okay?
Cool.
Something about walking through this terrain has just got me thinking about my actions, and a level 2 stout halfling bard, recently discovered that I can cast spells. I was able to cast a spell enabling me to talk to animals, which is how I was able to talk to Oinksy back there. But here's where I may be the asshole. My spell had a time limit, which I didn't remember to tell Oinksy before it expired, and now he seems to be talking to me and doesn't realize that I can't talk back. What do you think? Am I the asshole here?
I think you got to break.
I draw my sword.
Let me think. Am I the asshole for making a talking pig think that I can still understand what he's saying?
Yeah, that's about my question. Should I have told him before? I didn't realize.
Oinksy walks up in the middle of this conversation and looks at everybody, and he can tell that everybody's talking about him. So you can see that he's kind of like, is everything okay? Like,
Well,
what's going on?
I was going back to check up on him already, so having heard this, I'm so filled with rage. I don't know what to do.
Oh,
so
no.
I just go up to Oinksy and I just hug him.
In a big brotherly kind of way, I put my very large hand on Leon's shoulder, and I'm like, "Leon, it was just an honest mistake. And when we make an honest mistake, it's better to apologize and to explain what we did wrong to the person that we've wronged."
The thing with that is that I would have to use another spell slot to do it.
Oh, big whoop! Oh, another spell slot!
Oh my god. Overcome with shame. Alright, fine. I'm the asshole. I cast my other spell so that I can talk to Oinksy again.
It's worth sacrificing to be kind to the people that we care about.
I think this time, Leon, you just need to tell him right away. That's what's about to happen, and then going forward, he understands. You just give him the note. Yeah,
That's a good point.
I'm glaring
Thank
at
you all
Leon.
for your comments.
I'm waiting for Leon to apologize, and I try to like bare my fangs, but I don't really know how it looks when I do that.
It's just like,
So it's just like,
I really wish I had screenshotted that.
What? So like, you've cast your spell to talk to animals again, right? Mm-hmm. And at this point, Oinksy had that like uncomfortable feeling, but then Beezow sort of picked him up and was like, you know, giving him a hug or whatever. And Oinksy is just sort of like, he's in the middle of this story, and he's like, you can tell that he's like really going on and on about it. So he's just like, and then on this same farm there were 3 other pigs, and if you can believe it, they were all chicks, baby. Oh yeah.
E-I-E-I-O.
Oh yeah. He seems to be
Oinksy.
into it. Hey, what's up, Leon?
I'm
What were
so
you guys
sorry.
talking about? Vibes seemed off over there.
Yeah, well, there's something I need to tell you about.
Shoot, what's going on, dog?
The only reason I'm able to talk to you is because of a temporary spell. And I ran out of time earlier, so for the past, like, I don't know, amount of time, I haven't been able to understand your stories. So I wanted to let you know I cast another spell so that I could talk to you. And we need to come up with some kind of signal so that you know when I can understand you and when I can't. Are you on board with that?
I told you about my whole life.
I'm really sorry. I didn't realize when the spell was going to run out.
I'm just fucking with you, dog. It's fine.
You are the best. Oh, you little
You should have
cuter.
seen the look on your face. Oh man! Listen, just give me. Listen. Just look at me. Look at me when your time's about to run up, and give me the classic sign, right? If the shocker don't rock her, the spocker.
How did the pig do that?
How does he do that with a cube hook?
He's just holding up a hoof.
Horrified at Oinksy's fingers.
The thing is like to you only see like a square hoof. It doesn't change at all.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
All is forgiven, Leon. Don't worry, we're still bros. Now I'm gonna go back to this cool lizard guy. He's awesome.
Yeah,
and then
go
he
ahead.
like kind of like leans back over and he goes back to Beezow.
Hey, Beezow.
Yeah.
Oinksy forgives me, so please don't hold it against me.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I give him another noogie.
Thanks for letting me air my grievances. I'm good to move on.
So Stefan is leading you down this path. You go to follow this path of torches, and you can feel that you've gone downhill a lot. You can tell that you are really underground at this point. And the torches they get further and further apart, and then all of a sudden you guys are starting to see these like wooden pillars. And as you look around, everywhere is covered in cobwebs. And you see like abandoned mine carts with tracks on the ground. And you can tell that this is kind of an expansive place. Up ahead, as you continue forward through the tunnel, you see that there are 3 paths that you can choose from.
Okay.
So, we established a marching order here at the beginning. Who was? I believe Leon was in the lead. I believe. Then it was Krogus, right? Then it was Stumbleton, Rawtoe,
Yep.
and bringing up the rear was Beezow. Correct?
Think so.
Okay, so now I've this next section here. This is from I kind of took an idea from another podcast that I really enjoy called Tales from the Stinky Dragon. What we're going to do is there are multiple paths that you can take. Okay, one could lead to a path forward, one could lead to a blocked path. And the other one could lead to either a monster encounter or a treasure. So there's multiple things that you can find along the way. Okay? We're going to go in marching order with everybody taking turns. And I'm going to have you guys roll a d6. And depending on your roll, you can either advance forward or you may run into something. So with that being said, Leon, why don't you go ahead and roll me a d6?
All right. I've rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Okay. So, Leon, you chose a path. Let's say you chose the path to the left.
Does this mean I have to choose the stupid path?
No. So listen, for each path, I have it changed as to what leads to what. So one could be good, one could be bad, right? It changes within every path. Unfortunately, your one does lead you to a blocked path. Okay. So you have to go back and give me another roll.
Okay. Another d6.
Yep.
A 4.
A 4. Okay. So you walk to this path and you see an opening. It's like a nice cave opening. And all of a sudden, you see an arrow bolt fly right past your face.
Oh shit! I duck out of the way.
And in the distance, you see a skeleton holding a bow.
Friend or foe?
Foe. He tried to kill you.
I was asking him.
What does he say?
He doesn't say anything, but he just kind of makes noises that are like clunk, 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 of like his bones clanging together.
Gross.
Are we?
He's got no vocal
are we
cords,
with
so he can't talk.
Leon? Like, are we following Leon, or is he by
Did I
himself?
just like walk into him?
So you do follow Leon, but what we're gonna do for the monster encounters that pop up is we'll go in order of we'll take initiative as the marching order. So Leon, you are the first one to make a roll on this skeleton archer.
Okay.
That skeleton is made out of bongos. Get him, boys.
I'm like kind of close to him, or no?
Yep. You could move and hit him if you wanted to. It's not a huge opening, but he tried to shoot at you with a bow.
Yeah, I want to hit him with a club.
Okay.
I want to
Sick.
try and bonk his bony ribs apart.
Beat his
So go
bongos.
ahead and make a roll to hit.
Okay. Fuck. I rolled a 5.
Okay. So with that hit, you come down and you like just whiff like right in front of his face, but it does that thing where you are so close that the skeleton's head like spins around.
I laugh.
Is there any bonus action or anything you'd like to take?
Okay, I'm sorry. Bonus actions. I have 2 weapon fighting in mine as well. Does that do anything in this instance or not? Like,
Yeah, fuck it. Go ahead. Roll another one.
all right.
Let's have fun.
Fuck yeah.
I'm enraged by missing my attack and Beezow laughing at me, and so I yell, "I'm gonna play you like a xylophone, you motherfucker!"
Whoa!
Another one. So it's an 8. Wait, no.
He's
Did
pissed.
I club to hit? Yeah, 8.
Yeah, it was club to
I roll
hit.
an 8.
Okay. So unfortunately, that one misses as well.
Oof.
You came up real close, but this time the skeleton was kind of hip to your jive, and with that second attack, he moved out of the way, and that time his head didn't spin.
I don't find that funny at all.
Does it take psychic damage for that really like good smack talk?
It does not, but Crystal, what I will
Doesn't
do
have a brain.
But
Actually,
I take
because
psychic damage for being embarrassed.
No. That was a good bit. I thought it was really funny. So go ahead and give yourself an inspiration.
Solid.
Oh shit.
Very cool.
That was a bard move.
Wait, what is that?
So at the top of your screen, you'll see a section that says
I see.
inspiration. So what an inspiration dice does is that when you have a bad roll, you can expel your inspiration dice and re-roll.
Wow.
So
amazing.
I'm not going to let you re-roll this miss that you just had, but because of the xylophone joke, you get an inspiration dice.
Okay.
Where's that?
And Krogus, you're up.
Okay. I take my. I come up next to Leon. I take my quarterstaff, and I try to bring it down on the arm that it's holding its bow, with intent to lop that arm all the way off, because this is a skeleton that we're talking about. Shit.
12.
12. Okay.
So the skeleton read your move and lowers his bow just out of reach, and you are inches from hitting that skeleton arm, but he just moved away at the nick of time. I don't remember who was next in initiative. I believe
That would be-
it was Stumbleton.
Yes.
Stumbleton, yeah.
I don't know if this is where he is on everyone else's screen. I'm like, over here.
Yeah, it's not right.
Everybody
It's
point
the
in a
wrong
direction.
way.
Ready, set, go. I see what's happening. My first instinct was I wanted to run up and try to grab the arrow because I think it's a weak ass bitch because it's like just bones.
Okay.
But I didn't, and I decided, hey, I had fucking fire come out of my hands at one point, so I'm gonna have Ray of Frost come out of my hands.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
To try to slow it down.
Ma.
Okay.
So
So go ahead and roll roll to hit.
I got a D20 plus 3. 22.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. So Joe, you definitely land with a 22. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. So I got a 1D8. 7.
All right. So you shoot out your hand, and the way that you're standing, you make it so that your ray of frost isn't near Leon and Krogus, who just took attacks. And your blast of ice comes out of your, I'm assuming, the opposite hand as your fire hand.
That's cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So, and it hits the skeleton dead on, and the skeleton starts shaking, and you hear it like rattling. And there's like little bits of ice on the skeleton now, and you can tell that he's having trouble moving. Like he's going really slow.
Yeah. And I think with that, that's the end of my turn.
Beautiful. Beezow.
All right. I see that he's moving slower now, and I think he's a pipsqueak. I don't think I need to go out swinging too hard. So I'm gonna try to subdue him. I'm running towards him, and I'm just gonna tackle him to the floor.
Okay. So what you could do is if you're not trying to damage him, you can do a strength check to overwhelm him, and see if you can grapple him. Or if you want to do damage, you can roll an unarmed strike.
I was thinking more unarmed strike, like brutal football tackle.
Let's do that.
All right.
Roll me to hit.
That's a 10.
10. So, as you're running up to try and tackle him, you step on a little bit of the ice that hit the ground from Joe's ray of frost, and your foot slips out, and you you don't fall over, but you just barely miss your target, and you're now standing behind him.
Oh shit.
But you're kind of like back too, because you ran right past.
All right. I have. Is my turn over? Typically here.
Unless you say the magic words.
Okay, I'm saying the magic words. I'm going to do an action surge.
Action surge. Go for it. What are you
I'm
feeling like doing?
embarrassed, and I want to make that look like it was on purpose. So I just figure skated past him, keeled over, and now I'm going to do like a judo kick behind me to try to.
You want to do another unarmed strike?
Yeah, unarmed strike directly to his head. Just want to kick his head clean off.
Knock his block off.
Yeah.
Go for it.
God damn it.
Okay. So the kick does not land, and it kind of looks like you were when like you're walking and you have a little bit of a wedgie. It kind of like your kick ends up kind of looking like you're just like trying to get rid of that wedgie.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Peak athleticism.
So the skeleton is covered in ice, and he's mad. He is not happy that he got attacked. So he looks to Leon, who he's closest to, and he's gonna try to hit Leon with his bow for an unarmed strike.
An 18.
What?
What's your armor class,
14.
Leon? Okay, so that hits.
Ow!
An unarmed strike is we'll do 1d4.
Wait, are you rolling it or am I?
I'm rolling.
Oh, okay.
So, Leon, you're taking 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Hey, somebody finally took damage.
There we go. The
You
first
got
damage
bonked.
of the campaign.
Oh my god.
Leon, it is your turn.
Okay. I was gonna try and get away from him, but now that he's hit me, I just want to try and hit him with my club again because I'm in the moment.
Okay. Go for it. Roll to
All right.
hit.
Roll to hit. 15.
Oh, yeah.
The hit rings true. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. I am going to specifically try and run my club up his ribs and then knock his head off.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to get a xylophone sound happening. 0 damage.
God damn it. Maybe there's
So-
still sound.
You do have your inspiration if you wanted to expel it.
I do.
Go ahead, roll it. Roll it again.
Roll the damage again,
Roll the damage again.
please. Okay.
2. So you go
Just lightly glaze it.
you go to
Got
do
your
that. You go for the xylophone effect, and you hit like 2 ribs going up, and they like break off.
Oh yeah, because he's cold.
Right. So, but
Wow.
he is not dead. But he's hurting. Like after you hit him, he like holds his chest, like where you broke his ribs off. And I believe it is Krongus's turn.
I take my staff in both hands, and noting how cold and frozen the skeleton is, I kind of lean in close and just very lightly with the tip of my staff, dink, on the skull in hopes that it will just shatter and fall to the ground.
Go ahead and roll damage.
15.
That definitely hits.
Okay. And 4.
So, Jared, exactly what you just described happens.
Whoa.
Yes.
Kiss the skeleton on the top of the head, and he and then just into a bunch of little icy bits, and you guys kill the skeleton.
Woo!
I'm
Yeah.
staring
All right.
angrily at Stefan because he didn't help at all. He's just standing there.
Stefan has been protecting Oinksy the entire time. So, ahead, on the other side of that cave is a clearing, and you guys walk out of it, and now we'll go to, I believe it was Krogus. Krogus, if you could roll me a d6.
Okay. 2.
A T. Let's see.
Duh.
Okay, so Krogus, you walk through and you found the path that leads right to the next opening. You go into this next opening, and it's got torches that lead along the wall, right straight to the other side. And this cave is completely this section of cave is completely cleared. You found the one clearing.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. So up next is Rawtoe.
Woo.
In the marching order, Rawtoe, go ahead and roll me a d6. What do we
A
get?
1.
A 1.
A 1. Remember that the path changes every time, so don't worry if you didn't, don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Let's see. Okay, Joe, you are taking charge this time through. And again, it opens up into a clearing, and in the middle of the clearing is a chest.
Chest. I go up to
Do you want to open it?
just gonna stare at it. No. I walk up to it and I look to make sure that it's open, and I put my hands under it and just give it a go rip to try to get the lid off.
And it opens right up, Joe.
Nice.
It opens right up, and you find a ring of jumping.
Oh!
Wow.
The ring of jumping, Joe, so it triples your jumping distance.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Which is
So-
like 2 feet.
Now, you can only use the ring of jumping. There's a charge limit. I believe it's 3 times every long rest or something like that. But yeah, so you now can add to your inventory a ring of jumping.
Ooh.
That's
All
I'll
right.
be leaping along.
And
Leap?
so that leaves us with Beezow.
Okay, so do I just roll first?
Roll me a d6, my man.
D6.
Putting it on.
Like a D6.
D6. I got a 6.
A 6!
I hope that I find a ring of punching.
I hope I find a ring of horny. Sorry I said that.
They make those.
I don't think you need
Yeah, they
any
do.
additives for that. You're a middle
So
schooler.
You got the horns.
It doesn't go on your finger.
Yeah, it goes in my horn, I know.
I'm
All right.
covering Oinksy's ears. They can't understand anyway.
So, Beezow, you're leading the charge here, okay? You enter a large room, and the opening is filled with cobwebs. In the distance of the cave, you see a giant spider with glowing red eyes, and on his back is another skeleton.
And that skeleton is singing. Walking
All
on
right.
the spider webs.
A likely story.
What we're gonna do for this is we're gonna take initiative as if Beezow was at number 1, and we'll just go from there. So we'll do Beezow, Leon, Krogus, Stumbleton.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.
Okay. So Beezow, you see this giant spider with a skeleton archer on its back. And you definitely, again, these small openings in these caves are not very large. You
Okay.
have enough movement speed to get to this if you want to attack it.
Alright. I do a big gulp to try to suppress the fear that surges my body, and I turn back.
Real
And
quick,
whisper.
Jake, before you do that, can you roll me a deception check?
A deception check.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
want to... You're trying to pretend like you're not scared, so I want to see if
Oh,
everybody
okay.
believes it.
Yeah.
You sell
13.
it perfectly. Nobody
Okay.
suspects a thing.
So I gulp away my fear.
Do we still hear the gulp?
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I turn around. Flat affect. Stefan. There's a big ass
Yes.
spider in there. I see a lot of
oh my
webs.
God.
Would you how flammable would you say these webs are? Because I'm thinking
Well-
I see a lot of torches around.
I would assume they are quite flammable.
That gives me an idea. I use my my frost breath on the spider.
Go ahead and see if you roll to hit.
So funny.
The plot twist.
Gives me an idea.
But wait, before I do that though, can I do that from like a distance, or do I have to rush in there?
You're close enough where that would work.
All right. Okay. I don't-
So 13. Jake, that Beezow,
Yeah.
that lands. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Oh no, a 4.
A 4. Okay.
To be clear, the idea is that I can breathe fire because I'm a dragon. I've never tried this before.
I don't know if it worked.
So that the spider takes the damage and kind of shivers from the cold, and it is not happy. You have now alerted the skeleton archer towards your position, and he can now see you guys. The spider kind of like roars. It's like a high-pitched screaming whine, But it's moving a lot slower than it was before.
You're welcome.
So Leon, that brings us to you.
Are there torches lit in this room?
Yep, you can see.
Okay.
It's lit, bro.
Okay. It's lit, bro. All right, now I'm gonna take an arrow and light it.
Okay, that will be your bonus action, and go ahead. Do you want to shoot that afterwards?
Yeah, I want to shoot it at the spider.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit.
11. So I rolled 11 plus 5, so 16.
That hits.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to quickly look up a flaming arrow to see how much damage that does.
On a frozen spider.
Don't thaw him.
It's just
I won't thaw him.
it's just a lukewarm
I
arrow.
am thawing him, actually. I'm hoping it kills him, because otherwise I did just thaw him.
Okay, so roll damage. Let's see what you get.
6.
6? Okay. On top of that, I want you to roll a d4.
Okay. I'm rolling a d4. I got a 1.
A 1. Okay, so you did 7 total damage, though. That's pretty dang good.
How's that spider looking?
It's still... So it's angry, and you kind of... That flaming arrow did shake off some of the ice that it had on it, so it's no longer going to have a reduced movement speed.
Cool.
But
Sorry, I thought I'd burn his hairs off.
it hurt a lot. So next, is there anything else you'd like to do with your actions? No? Okay.
No.
You can tell as well. You can hear Oinksy in the background freaking out. Oinksy is terrified of spiders.
Aww.
So
You can still
he's
talk
like
to him, right?
he's like hiding his head in Stefan's neck. Yep, you can still talk to him. It hasn't been enough time yet. I'm deciding that as the DM.
It's been
For the
7
plot.
minutes-ish.
Right? So you can hear him. He's freaking out. He's like, What's going on? What is that? It's so big. How did that thing get so big? He's freaking out, dude.
Don't worry, Oinksy, we got it covered in here. He's almost dead, I think.
He like can't even hear you. He's in such a panic, and he's like
no.
like he's wiggling around. So Stefan is like trying to like hold him and keep him safe.
Can I give Stefan my blanket?
If that you want to do that with your bonus action, you absolutely can.
Well, I used my bonus action at the beginning to light my arrow.
Oh, you did. You're right. Good call.
All right, so I
if
can't
you
do
want to
it.
do that, we can do that a separate turn. But it's on to Krogus.
Okay. I am going to...
Don't neglect Oinksy.
I'm going to sprint at the spider, sigh out on either side, and I'm going to get up to its face, and I'm going to begin stabbing at its eyes, but, like, lightning fast, so you can barely see my hands moving, and it's just kind of like...
It's like whack-a-mole.
Okay. So, Krogus, would you describe this as like a very composed and like
Precise.
precise attack, or would you say that this is sort of like, I don't know, reckless in some way?
It's not reckless, it is with professional level of precision, and I'm going for each eye
Okay, I just
individually.
wanted to
Have a reckless attack thing.
But
Yeah, so you don't want to use reckless
I do
attack.
not.
is what I was-
But I mean, I was imagining it as still just being like my 2 dagger rolls.
So you're going for the eyeballs of this giant spider with your 2-handed attack here. Go ahead and roll to hit.
14.
That one hits.
And that is 6 damage.
That's another 6 damage.
Should I roll the second dagger?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, 7.
Okay. So that one, you're so focused on poking this thing in the eye that when you go to hit your second one, it kind of gets caught on like the mandible, and it just like kind of ricochets off.
Gross. I have time to say gross.
There we go. And then that brings us to Stumbleton.
Okay, so from my viewpoint, looking at the spider, where is Krogus? Is he like right between me and the spider?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can move to the side, and where you would have a vantage point where you could see you could make it so that your attacks wouldn't be in the path of anybody. There's enough room.
And you said this...
Think of this opening in this cave as like a giant dome.
Okay.
And they're sort of like
Thunderdome.
The giant spider and the skeleton is kind of close to the middle, but just to the a little bit further to the other side of it, where as far as you can see.
Okay. And then the skeleton is like kind of high up over Krogus. Like I can see its face.
Right, because he's sitting on top of this giant spider.
Okay. So I take out my secondary, my javelin, and I line up. I start doing the aiming. I start going like this, and I throw it, aiming it right between the eyes of the skeleton.
Okay, so go ahead and see if you can hit.
1d20 plus 4.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Got 18.
Nice.
So your hit lands true. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage is 1d6 plus 2.
And this is to the skeleton, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A big 7. All right. So, Joe, you throw your javelin at this skeleton, and you hit him square in the chest. And you threw that javelin with so much force that you actually knock the skeleton off of the spider. And he lands, and the javelin is like... It looks like he's stuck to the floor, but because he's a skeleton, it's just sort of between two ribs. So he just stands up and gets off of it, and he's now on the floor as well.
Oof. And with that, that's the end of my turn, right?
Correct.
All right.
Okay. So, it is the big scary spider's turn.
Oh, no.
The frozen and defrosted spider.
I gotta find...
So
I don't hold that against
so
you, Leon, 'cause
ultimately-
I thought I was breathing fire.
So ultimately, I just created 2 enemies to fight now, because now they're separated.
You did.
Well,
Great.
he could still shoot us from on top of the spider.
That's true. That's true. But do they both have separate moves?
They do. They do have separate moves.
Okay.
So, the spider is really mad at Krogus, okay? So, the spider is going to try and bite you. And I'm going to roll for that. 19.
Yeah, that
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, bite does 1d8.
Okay.
A 4.
Yikes.
Krongi took some damage from that spider. Okay. Now it's the skeleton archer's turn. And the skeleton it's got laser focused on Rawtoe.
No.
So he takes out his short bow and he's going to shoot 16.
Oh, shit.
That does hit. Okay, so that's going to be 1d6. A 3. Now we're playing D&D, baby.
That hurts.
All right.
Everybody hurts.
Oof.
Sometimes. I love you. So,
Let's keep it professional here, please.
Bro, what?
Stumbleton, you take that shot and for 3 damage, and it hurts you.
Oh.
But that leads us back to Beezow, who just saw 2 of his friends take damage from a giant spider and a skeleton.
I'm
One of which is his brother.
Iota.
Oh, I'm so mad.
I'm a little freaked out. and I'm a little enraged, and I'm a little surprised that I have apparently breath attacks of frost. So I'm gonna do that again. Is it possible to try and line it up so that I hit them both, or should I just pick one?
So you absolutely do see an angle where you could potentially hit both with this ray of frost.
All right, I'm gonna get real close to Mr. Skeleton and try to blow
Now I will
him.
tell you, Beezow,
Okay.
your breath weapon, if you look at it, says as an action once per short rest.
Oh. Okay.
So you just feel that like you've expelled that and you don't quite have regained the strength to do another breath attack.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna try to take out the skeleton
Sure.
so we can
What
focus
are you
on.
going for?
I'm going to use my greatsword, and I'm just
Awesome.
gonna do a spinning attack and try to just take him out right at the femur.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That's a 10.
Okay, so this skeleton is kind of damaged, so I'm going to say that hits.
All right.
Go ahead and roll damage.
And that'll be a 14.
Oh my god.
He was just thinking about Oinksy the whole time.
Oh, I forgot about Oinksy. Shit. Poor guy.
Don't worry, I'm gonna help.
So
All right.
you know what, Jake? Beezow, you swing that giant greatsword, and you had lined yourself up previously to take to try and hit both with your frost breath. So the power in your stance, you slice the skeleton in half.
Woo.
And it falls down and dies. But your strength carries through so much
Oh,
that
shit.
you actually land into the spider as well. And you give the spider 6 of that damage.
Dang.
Whoa. Oh man,
This
I'm mad.
spider is looking rough. You've damaged like 2 of its legs, so it's kind of like it keeps falling over, and it's 4 of its 8 eyes are all fucked up from Krogus's
Stabbies.
attack. And
Hell yeah.
this spider is alive, but it is barely clinging on. I believe that brings us to Leon.
Take him out, Leon.
All right, Leon runs toward Oinksy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, there it is.
I'm giving Oinksy a blanket. Well, I'm giving Stefan a blanket to comfort Oinksy into swallowing
Okay,
him.
Oinksy sees you coming over, and it's like, Leon, you gotta kill that motherfucker. You gotta kill him.
Don't worry, he's on his last legs. I can
What do you
shoot
mean?
with my bow from here.
Don't worry. It's a giant spider. Leon, you gotta kill it. You gotta kill
I'm
it.
gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it
Okay.
for you.
All right, do this for me.
Anything for you.
No head shake.
I give. No, he's freaking
Yeah.
out. He's not well.
His whole body's shaking.
Is Stefan trying to swaddle him in the blanket?
Yes.
So you can
So
relax, okay.
Stefan takes your blanket and he wraps it around and he's like swaddling Oinksy, but Oinksy is just like he's like
Shuddering.
yeah. His eyes are so big and he's just like freaking out. He's so scared of spiders.
He's in shock.
This one's for you, Oinksy. I turn around.
Shake it out. Even white boys got to shout.
16 to hit.
Dang.
With your short bow,
Yeah.
that hits.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll damage. 5. Leon, you look at Oinksy and you recognize the terror and fear that he was experiencing. And you realize that in this moment, you have an opportunity to show him how much you care about him and how much you are willing to do to protect him. Your arrow flies and hits the spider dead in the head. And the spider seizes up, falls over dead, and you have killed the giant spider.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, you guys did it. Now, Oinksy jumps out of Stefan's hand, and he comes over, and he's incredibly happy. He's jumping up, and he's like, oh my god, Leon, that was amazing. You're the best archer I've ever seen in my life. You could do anything. You're amazing. Why am I from New Jersey all of a sudden? So he's just up and down praising you. He's so happy. You guys see that behind, as the giant spider fell, behind it was a huge chest.
We know what to do with chests. Krogus?
Chest ahead.
Yeah, I yell, Krogus!
I'm kind of looking down at where it bit me on the arm, and I say, I recognize their contribution to the ecosystem, but that was gross.
Open the box, hippie.
Krogus, in that moment, pretty much only you recognize the fact that there are absolutely no mosquitoes in this cave.
Well, there's probably...
That's why he was so mad.
There's about to be a lot more mosquitoes in this cave, I guess. Okay, everybody clearly wants me to go stomp on the chest, so I'm going to go do that.
Stop.
Except for you said
Stop.
this is a big chest though that you're describing, right?
Yeah, big chest.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Do you want my ring of jumping so you can get some airtime?
Big chest. I
massage his shoulders.
As I'm approaching it, I'm going full like as if I'm like an NFL kicker, like kind of like trot into it and then just a full leg swing and just as hard as I can kick the side of this chest.
Let's do it.
Oh my God.
Roll me a strength check.
Hell yeah.
We're never going to open a chest a normal way.
One of these days we're going to destroy the contents.
13. So that you run up to it, you kick the chest, and you break the lock off of the chest. The top of the chest flings open, and you guys see inside of this chest a bunch of cool nifty gifties.
Ooh.
Yes!
Yes. Nifty gifties.
What's in there?
Inside of the chest is a glowing green shield. The shield suddenly springs to life and floats in front of Beezow and is circling him around and around.
Kill it!
I draw my arrow.
Beezow, to your inventory, you get to add the animated shield.
Whoa.
Nice.
So just to kind of read it to you, Jake, while holding this shield, you can speak its command word with a bonus action and cause it to animate. The shield leaps into the air and hovers in your space to protect you as if you were wielding it, leaving your hands free. So you can still use your two-handed weapon, but use a shield as well.
That's sick.
The shield remains animated for 1 minute until you use a bonus action to end this effect, or until you are incapacitated or die, at which point the shield falls to the ground and into your hand if you have a free one. So a shield is made from wood or metal and is carried in one hand. Wielding a shield increases your armor class by 2.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
So you get to choose a command word, and when you use that word, the shield will animate and become alive, and it is your friend.
What's the command word, Beezow?
Oh, there it is. Animated shield. My command word is going to be zoppity bop bop bop.
Yeah!
And what's the safe word?
Hell yeah. Banana.
Beezow!
Doo-doo, I'll say for something else.
I'm really glad
Shield.
Leon didn't get the shield, though, because Leon would just use it to, like, shield Oinksy.
I'm very vulnerable.
He'd just be like, Oinksy! It would just go sit in front of the thing.
Yeah.
Beezow is just as likely to use it that way.
You acquired
Yeah, exactly.
you acquired Scatman's shield.
It's gonna be really funny when Jake falls down and then like he's like, oh, and then the shield just like comes out. And
Whenever I fall downstairs, it'll activate.
so, Krogus, you look down at this open. You saw the shield pop out and jump immediately to Beezow, and you look down and there's this dark cloak that catches your eye. Beezow, you may have to Google this one to find it, but you can equip the cloak of many fashions to your inventory.
Me?
No, I'm sorry, Krogus.
Oh, okay.
You can equip the cloak of many fashions to your inventory. Okay.
I was like, did I just take that one too?
Just Beezow gets everything.
Like, this box is full of shit, guys. You gotta see this.
I'm gonna read this to you because I think you might have to Google it because it's part of a pack that you have to buy on D&D Beyond. But I knew about it because I'm a nerd. So, while wearing this cloak, you can use a bonus action to change the style, color, and apparent quality of the garment. The cloak's weight doesn't change, regardless of its appearance. The cloak can't be anything but a cloak, although it can duplicate the appearance of other magic cloaks. It just doesn't gain their magical property. Damn. So you have a magical cloak that whenever you want to, you can change what it looks like.
That's dope.
But it still looks
That's
like
so
a cloak. It's not like I can't use it to like cover something and make it look like a door or something like that.
Oh, you certainly could.
But it would look like
really?
it would look like
I mean,
a cloak with a door print on it, though.
It would.
Okay.
That's exactly what it would look
Very
like.
Coyote and Roadrunner.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of deception rolls coming up.
It would work
Make
on
a
me.
fake hallway.
Now, Leon, you see Krogus pull out this cloak, and he kind of gives it a shake, and you see like a flutter of colors, and all of a sudden it just like matches Krongus's outfit perfectly, and you're like, oh shit, that was sick. You look in the chest, and you see a bag.
I'll take this.
It's just a bag.
So,
Is there anything in this?
Leon, you now can add to your inventory the bag of holding.
Oh, fuck yeah.
One Walmart bag.
Man purse!
It's a Walmart reusable bag.
Eco-friendly, bitches.
This bag has an interior space considerably larger than the outside dimensions. It's roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. This bag can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. You can put whatever the fuck you want.
Oinksy, how many cubic feet are you?
You could take Oinksy. If the bag is overloaded, pierced, or torn, it ruptures and is destroyed, and its contents are scattered in the astral plane.
Oh my god.
Oinksy, don't go in the bag.
Oinksy, don't go in the bag. I'm not going to scatter him in the astral plane.
Don't do it.
Also, whenever you want something from the bag, you just have to think about it as you reach in, and you'll be able to find it and pull it out immediately. It just takes an action.
Does it have to be stuff that I put in the bag, or can I just?
Yes, yes, it does have to be stuff you put in the bag.
I walk up to Leon with my 10-pound iron pot, and I just say, "Can you hold this for a sec? Just hold this for a sec."
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then I walk away.
So it's
I'm gonna fucking.
so it's like the opposite of a real life purse, where if you reach into it, the only thing that you can't pull out is what you're after.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good point.
That's wow. That should be a D&D item, honestly. A regular purse.
It is.
Bag of resisting.
Yeah, bag of resisting. Your keys are in there somewhere, you know.
Expired chapsticks.
Right.
Rawtoe.
Is it a
You
toupee?
look at after Leon pulls out their bag. You look down, and all that's left in this chest is a wand.
Oh yeah. Guys, 1/2 to a chopstick set. We are almost there.
Oh man, the other one's got to be in here
It
somewhere.
has to be.
There actually was a second wand that could have been hidden in one of those caves, but you guys just didn't find it.
Fuck.
So, I'll edit that.
How am
part
I
out so
going to
the
eat my
audience doesn't
pad
know.
thai? I can just
No, it's gonna be bad.
I can just push it to one side
So-
of the bowl.
Rawtoe, to your inventory, you can add Wand of Entangle.
Wand of Intent.
This is another one that you may have to Google, so I'm just going to tell you. This wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges to cast the Entangle spell.
Ooh.
Basically, what happens is that a creature becomes trapped. It has to have a DC save of at least 13 in order to get free. And the wand regains 1d6 plus 7 expended charges daily at dawn. So you've got 7 charges of this wand a day.
Dang. All right.
Get ready to start
If-
tangling stuff.
Yeah.
Real quick, to add to that, if you expend the wand's last charge in a single day, you roll a d20, and if you land on a 1, the wand crumbles into ashes and is destroyed.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. So I have 6
But you-
charges a day, and
7 charges a day.
nope, only 6.
Yeah. Why take risks?
Yeah.
There you go. I didn't mean to mansplain you how many charges you had and not understand your joke.
It's okay.
That's my bad. You guys just got all these cool items. And Stefan is holding Oinksy, and there's one more path that leads out of this cave opening.
Leaves it out of the cave?
Out of the cave opening, like where
Oh,
you guys
okay.
just fought the giant spider. You see behind you, there's a way that you came from, but if you keep going, there's
Okay.
another opening. There's another cave, like, you know.
Alright.
You get what I'm trying to
Stefan,
say?
have you been this deep in the cave before?
Only once ever.
What happened?
Should we go?
Y'all wanna?
I think we know what happened, guys. Keep ripping this band-aid off over and over.
We're so close. I can feel it.
Come on, guys, let's go. I start
Okay.
walking.
So, you guys are walking towards down this hallway, again in the cave. You feel yourself going deeper and deeper and deeper, and eventually you open up to this large area, and below you you see rivers of lava. You see stalactites, you see all of this, and it's really, really dark and hard to see. But in the distance, you see a large stone structure.
We're here.
There's a large stone structure over there.
Can we get over there safely, or should we use torches?
You can. There's a clear path to get there. You
Okay.
you can tell. Stefan kind of huddles you all together, and he's like, he's saying to you guys, "Listen, this is where it all went wrong before. We have to be incredibly careful here. We don't know what kind of evil is going to come out of this place, but I can tell you that it is very powerful."
Before he's done with that sentence, I start walking towards it.
Oh. There he goes.
Stumbleton, as you turn around, you see a glitch of purple streak by your eyes.
Is that like those?
What was that?
Everything okay?
You guys all turn, and Stefan turns to look at you guys, and he's like, "What happened? What was that?"
I have no idea. I think I have to go see an eye doctor.
From behind Stefan, everyone hears, "Hello, Stefan."
Friend or foe?
Kill it!
It sounds like there's somebody hot in here.
Does everyone just get like real worked up?
Beezow, where's the ring of
Turn
horny?
around.
I polish my horns.
I'm sorry, Shawn. I'm sorry. Please go.
This exposition is so good.
Really.
Oinksy's really throwing a wrench in everybody's libido there.
You turn around and you see a woman with long red hair wearing a green shirt. Stefan
Play Despacito.
Stefan looks at her and his again turns ghost white and he says, "Alexis?" And that's where we're going to end episode 3.
What?
Is she evil?
Oh no.
Is she hot?
I mean,
Evil hot with it or my weakness?
This whole group just got hard. Never mind.
Hello everyone, it's me, Stefan. Thanks for watching episode 3 of Choose Your Own Adventurers. Boy, that sure was crazy. Anyways, special thanks to Jake Roach for making all the music and TheAvocadoJams for that art. We appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye, everyone.